Kia ora e te whānau ngā mihi nui ki a koutou. Week 9 is done. One more week left of school. It has been a huge week for our tamariki here at Tawa School on Tuesday, and you'll have seen the posts that have already come out about it. But Te Ropanahu, our Kapahaka Performance Group, performed at the New Zealand Principals Federation conference that I was attending, and oh my goodness, I was filled with such incredible pride for how amazingly the group performed. A lot of principals were emotionally moved, including myself, by this whole experience, but it was absolutely outstanding. And then again, yesterday at Te Papa, they performed at the Mahuru Festival, which was amazing as well. I was able to watch some of that on the live stream. It just made me incredibly proud of our tamariki, but also of our school, the kaupapa, that sense of whanaungatanga, manaakitanga that we're able to create here. And also a big thank you to Whae Dana and Terihia Matthews, who have been working really hard with our kapahaka and our performance groups. You guys have done an outstanding job. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure you watch it and maybe have a tissue or two handy, because they were absolutely amazing. One of the really interesting things that I heard at the NZPF conference was from our MC. His name is Jahan Casanada, and he actually spoke, did a keynote address as well, and he was talking about our relationship with information. And it was absolutely fascinating that back in the day, the only way that we got our news or information was either from the morning newspaper or the 6 o'clock news, but now that information is available all the time. But he laid down a challenge around how we interact with that information. First thing he talked about was that there is a war for our attention. Things like notifications popping up automatically directs us to our phone, or if there's news things popping up, you wonder why headlines are always in red, because it draws our attention. But one of the things he did talk about is that we need to choose what we look into. Do we seek information for new knowledge, to learn something, or do we seek it to be outraged and have something to go about? So I found that really challenging, and it's like, is the information that we're receiving, is it going to be useful for us, or is it just going to bring us down? So that was the first challenge. The second one was to embrace JOMO. We've heard of FOMO, the fear of missing out, but JOMO is the joy of missing out. And there is some information that we actually don't need to, it's actually not that important. There is information that we need to know about, and we don't want to be ignorant. So let's focus on the things that we want to know about. But if it's just noise in the background, we actually don't need to focus on it at all. And the final thing he talked about was optimism. Now, optimism being different to positivity. Positivity is where we try and change our emotional state. Optimism is kind of like that sense of that, hey, I know where I am at the moment. Hey, it may not be good, but I'm believing for a better future. And I guess with everything that's happening around in education at the moment, one could focus just on trying to be positive, we'll get through it, other than going, okay, let's have a look at it as a whole. How can we look forward and go, okay, these are the positive things that could come from this as well. So just a few little challenges there. I know it's challenged me and my thinking, and hopefully it may be useful for you too. And while we're talking about that kind of stuff that we need to know about, currently you will have seen that NZEI, the Union for Teachers and Principals, is currently undergoing collective agreement negotiations. They're not going too well at the moment. There's information that's coming out about saying, hey, it's a good deal, and information contradicting that. All I just want to tell our community is that we appreciate your support, that our teachers are working extremely hard. These negotiations are not just about things like pay, but they're also about conditions as well, ensuring that our teachers are well supported, well remunerated, so they can be able to deliver the best education outcomes for our tamariki as possible, and specifically for the tamariki here at Tawa School. So we appreciate your ongoing support with that. To finish off, I want to talk about something a little bit different. One of our students, Deshant, who's a year 6 in room 12, he has got a real love for Lego, and using his creativity to create Lego portraits. He's made some for me, he's made some for some of our teachers, and you'll see that in a little video coming up. But what Deshant really wants to be able to do is to be able to sell these, and any profits that are made from selling, he wants to put into buying Lego kits for our classrooms, which I think is a really amazing thing to do. So he's not about making any money for himself. He loves doing it, but he wants to be able to put any profit. So all of our tamariki can have an opportunity to do that kind of thing. So you can check out this little video now, and if you are keen to find out more and to get a portrait commissioned, please let me know. You can flick me an email and I can pass on your information to Deshant and his whānau who are supporting him. So you can check that out right now.
Kia ora koutou. My name is Deshant. I love playing with Lego. When I first started making Lego portraits, I just did it for fun. Then my family and my friends liked it. So now I'm making custom Lego portraits. Yay! For pets and people. If you want me to build you one, please contact us. Okay, bye. Thanks for supporting. Also, here are some of my previous Lego portraits that I have made. Boosh!
So I think this is a really cool creative thing that Deshant's doing, and I really encourage all of our tamariki to use their creativity to look at making things better for others. So that's fantastic. Hey, into the last week of school. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll catch up with you on Monday for the start of week 10. Ka kite anō.